My name is David Kuzdek. I'm in Fowlerville, Michigan, and on Saturday, May 16th, my house was hit with a tremendous wind and hailstorm at 6:30 in the morning. It was so loud it actually woke me out of a sound sleep. I went and looked outside, and my whole backyard was covered with large hailstones. That morning, I started getting knocks on the door from people offering roof replacements. Found out that I had a piece missing. It was about 4 foot long by about 1 foot wide. Most of these people that came out wanted me to sign a contract immediately, authorizing them to reach out to the insurance company. I was listening to 93.5 WHMR, Chuck and Madison in the morning, and I heard the advertisement from Matt Doolin, EXT Enhancements. He mentioned that he was a faith-based business. Well, I'm a faith-based business owner also, and I felt that I liked what I heard, so I called Matthew, and he came out the same day. We sat down at my kitchen table, and he was very professional. He said you had significant damage on your roof, and in the process, he gave me a quote. We talked about warranties, and he had them in writing. He offered his business license. He also offered a copy of his liability insurance, which none of the other companies had done. They were simply trying to get me to sign a document with no documentation whatsoever. So I felt very comfortable with Matthew. I thought he dotted all his I's, crossed all his T's when I met him, and I felt very comfortable. I had about 6 different companies come out here. I was amazed at the price. My roof's about 5,000 square feet. I didn't anticipate the price I was getting quoted, but I was shocked when I started getting the numbers. Matthew came in about 50% less than the highest quotes. When everything was said and done, the insurance company offered me a roof repair. They offered me $3,000, which was shocking. They weren't even acknowledging that I had that much damage. So I mentioned that to Matthew, and like I said, there was 6 other people that I had talked to, and all of them said that I should get a full roof replacement. Matthew said he would represent my behalf to the insurance company, and I said, well, before I have you contact them, I'd like to get some references. Matthew gave me 10 references. I called all 10, 6 called me back. And when they called me back, they gave me glowing reports about the quality of the workmanship, and more importantly, that Matt did everything on a timely basis. I've done business with other builders in the past, and they never run on time, nor do they run within budget. Matt assured me that they'll be on time and within budget. So I signed a contract with them. We contacted the insurance company. They came out, and they agreed that they would replace my roof. So I said to Matthew, when can you do it? I figured he'd tell me 3 to 4 weeks. He said, we could do it next Sunday. I was amazed. I said, how long is it going to take you? He said, a day. I said, well, I didn't really believe he'd do it in a day, but I said, okay, because it was a full tear off and a full replacement. I was amazed. I know Matthew was a very busy person, but I was impressed that every time I called him, he either answered the phone or called me right back. That impressed me about him also. So he came out last Sunday. They did the job, and true to his word, it was done within 1 day, and it was done within budget. So I'm very impressed with him, and that's why I agreed to make a little statement on his behalf, because I think Matthew's a quality person, and certainly keeps his word. And he comes in as quoted and on the time frame that he said he was going to perform the job. So I was very happy with that. My name is David Kuzdek, and I'm in Fowlerville, Michigan.